sounds like static, or it kind of sounds like the playback that your phone used to do in your car before it'd go. Do you remember that?
When you would like
if your phone was near the
yes,
your aux.
Yes. God, remember when you used to have to like plug in an aux cord for your phone?
I had a cassette with mine in my old my BMW, a cassette with a aux cord connected to it, which how did that work?
Right.
How the fuck did that work?
I think I had that for the Nova.
Probably.
No, I had that for the BMW. The white one.
Remember.
Yep.
The cassette too.
Yeah.
And
my CD player was in my trunk.
Yep. Oh my God. Yeah. Which so silly. I have to get out to change my CD.
Yeah.
Or actually you'd put multiple and then
you could put like 7.
Right. And you would select 1 through 6 or whatever.
Yeah. Wow.
So crazy, man.
What a time.
And now we just have Bluetooth and CarPlay. Like, what does that even mean?
Have whatever we want, whenever we want it, anywhere we want it.
Literally. You can like ask your car now to play a song. Like I had a rental car a few months ago and it was like Alexa powered.
Oh.
I'd say, Alexa, play Justin Bieber. And like, it was an Alexa.
That's crazy.
So crazy to me.
Well, hi guys. Happy Monday.
Hello. Happy Monday. I hope you're driving safely to work.
I didn't know I could feel like that.
Want to hear something annoying?
What?
We went and got ice cream a couple nights ago, and we're standing, the exterior big ice things that you like open the door from the top. Mm-hmm. It was one of those. We were sitting there for probably like no more than 5 minutes, and just like picking out ice creams, like comparing, and just taking our time with our selection. And the worker behind the thing goes, "Can you guys hurry up?"
I will say, you said 5 minutes. It's a long time.
Is it?
For a fridge door to be open on a hot day, yes.
We were closing it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You didn't say that. Big detail.
Yeah, we were opening, closing. Like, we were going in and out. Like, I thought it was picking.
Like open, and you were like, like that.
We were like, yeah.
Can you guys hurry up? Was it the end of the night? You think he was trying to get off?
They closed at midnight, and it was not. It was not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not warranted then.
And at first, so I thought he said, I didn't know what he said.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't know what he said at first. And I looked at Z and I was like, because I thought he said something else, but like still the tone was still combative. And when we were walking out, because Z looked at me, he's like, that was crazy. He was like, imagine, like, what?
Yeah.
And I put the things down and I looked at him because I was like still concerned because he like said something. It's almost like he said it waiting for us to respond or do something.
Sure, or to hurry up.
Yeah, right. So I looked at Z and he's like, let's go somewhere else. So we put all the ice cream back and out of there.
Good. He lost his freaking money.
Yeah, it was crazy.
That is kind of crazy. That's so like, again, if it was like 11:59 and you guys pulled up,
sure,
he's like trying to lock
those
up,
people.
Sure.
No, you guys, the store was full. Like yeah.
Then it was just him trying to keep the cold in there. Because what else would it be?
I mean, but like it was shut.
Yeah, no, I
maybe
understand.
he thought it was open.
Maybe
he thought it was open, and we did have like a couple out at a time. But like,
okay,
it's not gonna unfreeze.
It's not gonna thaw everything's gonna go bad. Like that thing would have to be open for at least an hour for that to happen.
Right.
Ridiculous.
And it's crazy because we usually go to this corner store. It's not our usual corner store that we go to for like everything.
Because
fuck that one.
He's always
that guy's a dick.
Yeah.
It's this one on this block still on the left.
Yes. Yes, I know which one.
Yeah. And we never usually go there, but we go there specifically for this one because they have a great ice cream selection. Okay. So we were like, let's go to our spot. But now we're not going there anymore for ice cream.
Is it always him? Like you recognize him?
Yeah. Okay, totally. Shit. And he's younger.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Which is like, it had me thinking, was he just trying to be funny? Because like
I would have had to see
and it felt like for me to not even know the words that he said, but like the tone, it was like he was irritated.
Yeah. It wasn't just like, dang, you guys pick what you want yet? Like,
right.
Something like that. But
it was like, can you guys hurry up?
Crazy.
Crazy.
What would you end up getting?
I got Cherry Garcia.
Oh, yeah. No, I've been on a kick. I've been doing the Van Leeuwen black cherry chip.
Oh, that's my favorite from theirs.
Fuck, it's so good. And they have like the chunks of cherries in it on top of the like really flat dark chocolate chips.
The chocolate chip matters in ice cream.
And I like those ones that are little like microchips. I don't mean micros and small. I mean, they're the shape of our literal SD card.
Yes.
Like they look like SD cards.
And they're a little thicker too.
Yeah. They're still a bite.
They have a good bite, but I don't like a mini Hershey's Kiss chip.
Right. Yes. No. Like a morsel.
Yes. I don't like those.
I do, but not in this case. Like my kick lately, I literally bought a bag of the Toll House mini morsels.
Okay.
And I've been putting it in my vanilla ice cream and sea salt.
Yeah,
and whipped cream. That I have been having that every night for like a week. I feel like an old woman that's just sitting there with her like nightly ice cream and like her little dog next to her and like
probably in like a mug
I
too.
do put it in a mug. I always eat ice cream out of a mug. I eat everything out of mugs, and I have all my life.
Me too.
I like soup in a mug. I like ice cream in a mug. And growing up, like leftovers would always be in mugs because they were easy to heat up.
Yeah,
and they'll hold the heat,
but not in the handle.
Yeah, whereas like I feel like when you heat up, when you re-microwave leftovers in a bowl, like your bowl's really hot, and like where do you hold the bowl now?
Exactly.
Because I like to hold, like I sit exactly how I am right now when I eat, like on the couch, and I hold things like to my chest.
Yeah.
So
you need the
I want to
handle.
hold the bottom of a bowl, and I can't. Yeah, so I always do a mug, and I have my like edible arrangements mug.
Ooh, that's a good one.
It is my favorite mug. I actually. I don't remember why she sent it to me. I don't know if I guess nobody would have died at that point because I was still with Scott. So my grandma was still alive. I don't know. But Violet Benson sent it to me. She sent me an edible arrangement in that mug.
I think I remember this.
I think it was why she sent it to me.
Did you guys do like a crossover?
Yeah, I went on her podcast.
Just like a thank you?
Maybe. I don't know why I kind of remember it being like something.
Like a sad thing?
Like, yeah. But again, nobody had died in my family at that point. I don't know. Maybe it was just being nice. She's hella nice, so it could have been that too. I don't know.
I remember you thinking it was like funny.
Okay. Then maybe I'm just
It's a good mug though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
God, so long story long. It's my favorite mug. It's thick. Mm-hmm. It's thick like diner mugs, but like oversized.
Yep. And it has like a cool shape to it.
Yeah, like yeah. It's my favorite mug.
I feel like I purposefully seek out interesting good mugs, not for drinking but for food. Like my friend's mug, the polka dot one.
Yep, that's great for soup.
Wide,
yep,
thick, big, oversized. Like when I put coffee in it, it's too much coffee.
Way too much coffee.
Way too much coffee.
It's easily like probably a 20-ounce mug.
Yeah,
it's a
like
big mug.
Yeah, it's like
so 20 ounces of coffee is crazy, right. Especially hot coffee, no ice to dilute it. No. Like, yeah, you're
straight
having
coffee.
A whole cup of coffee. The ice cream mug I've been using is my glass one. Whoa, that's like double lined. It's like see-through glass, but there's 2 layers. It's perfect for ice cream because my hand doesn't heat it up. Ooh. It has like a good, like I'd say at least a quarter inch in between the 2 layers. So it'll stay like cold in the mug. Oh, I've been loving it, man.
Did you get like a thing of ice cream?
No, because it was like McConnell's, the like fancy brand. So it only comes in, is that a pint?
Pint.
Yeah.
I believe.
The little pints, which, I mean, it's lasted me a few days. Because I do it up with other things. So like,
right. You can't just like right out of the.
Yeah. I don't put a lot. I put, my whipped honey I got from upstate.
Yeah.
I put that on top. Ooh. And it like kind of froze a little bit.
Yes.
It was like sticky, like honey.
Oh, that reminds me of the
I want ice cream.
Oh, pressed juicery.
Oh God, yeah. And their almond butter.
Oh my God.
Peanut butter or whatever.
When they do ice cream,
they still do it.
They do.
Uh-huh.
When they do ice cream, they do the peanut butter on top and it like hardens into a like a crust.
Yes, like the magic. You guys remember the magic turtle shell, like chocolate stuff? My grandma always used to have that in the fridge. We'll put that on everything. Oh God, so good.
I have ice cream sandwiches in my freezer right now.
Ooh,
Neapolitan.
I have Neapolitan popsicles. You know that brand I've been loving, Good Pops. Remember I showed you like the creamsicle ones, and it was like
yes,
that same brand. It's a brand called Good Pop. They do a lot of like, I won't say healthy, but cleaner ingredient, you know, like no red 40 or nothing. Cleaner ingredient, classic ice cream truck favorites. So like the Neapolitan, the creamsicle, they even do like the Mickey ear ones that you get like from the park.
The shortcake one.
Yep, the shortcakes, the like
favorite.
The rocket ones that are red, white, and blue. Like they do it all with like beets and blueberries and like just like healthier. But they hit. I will say that like they taste.
It does the job.
Yes, they taste like the ice cream truck one without like the guilt of it. Anyway, they have a Neapolitan one, which I typically don't like Neapolitan because I don't like strawberry ice cream, like at all. I don't like
so weird.
I don't like strawberry ice cream or strawberry milk. But this one, it's dairy free, so it feels more. It's still creamy because it's coconut cream, but it's like, so it still feels indulgent like it would be if it was dairy, but it also, in my head, I'm like, it's not dairy.
Not milk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, so it goes vanilla, me explaining literally what Neapolitan is. It goes vanilla, strawberry, vanilla, but then the top of it is dipped in a chocolate shell.
Oh.
Just the top though, so it's like exposes the bottom a little.
So there's no chocolate ice cream in it. Okay, but you still get that chocolate. Yeah.
It's good. I love this brand, man.
Yeah. I'm going to try it. I still haven't tried. Oh my God,
they're so good. I think they have them at Whole Foods, but I've originally discovered them with their creamsicles, and it's a classic creamsicle, you know, orange cream in the middle, but it's again dairy free. So the inside, instead of like a vanilla ice cream, is a coconut cream ice cream, but it's not super coconutty. It's just coconut based as a dairy alternative, but it's still
I'm
indulgent.
Not a coconut person.
It's still like vanilla-y. Like they put French vanilla in it. It still feels like a creamsicle. They're so fucking good.
Yeah, I need to try it.
They're my favorite. I'm just loving ice cream lately.
Oh, it's been when I want a snack at night, it's ice cream.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I feel like I was talking about this with my sister when she was in town last. When like growing up, especially our household, we weren't like a sweets family. We were a salty family. We had the chips. Like my stepdad has always had a sweet tooth, but like my sister, my mom and I, you know, we want the like pickle chips, salt and vinegar chips, like salami, olives. That's always been my snack, like my go-to. But something hits when you're in like your late 20s, where at least for us, where all of a sudden I'm like, I love sweets. I love soda, which that I was never a soda drinker in our house. Again, never a soda house. And I feel like that's where it starts, like those type of habits. But yeah, all of a sudden, I mean, I get a Coke everywhere I go. Right. I have Coke in my fucking fridge at home. Like,
me too.
I drink soda.
I know. And it like,
I'm like embarrassed.
I was drinking a Coca-Cola last night. Do you ever feel like, throwing it back with a sloppy Joe?
Yeah.
It was so good.
No, why did I just get like a heart palpitation though?
It was so good.
Your arteries are like, like upside down.
But I had just finished my sloppy Joe.
You smoke a cigarette too?
No, literally. And I'm drinking my Coca-Cola. And do you ever feel like it's literally deteriorating your teeth as you're drinking it?
Every time. The sugar and the bubbles, I feel like it's eating at my enamel.
I feel like I can feel it going into the root of my teeth.
Yes.
And it's such a weird sensation because I hate that feeling, but I love the flavor.
Yeah.
And the like spice in the back of the throat. Mm-hmm. So I love it, and I always crave a Coke. But as I'm physically drinking it, I'm like actually repulsed.
I'm like, I cannot believe. Grow up.
Yes.
Why the fuck am I drinking a goddamn soda?
Yeah. Out of a can, lukewarm.
I know. I get every time I have it, I'm like kind of down on myself. So I buy the Olipop vintage colas. You know, I'm all about those. I will say, if you're a soda drinker and you're trying to get off the rock, that's a good, like, call it the nicotine of sodas. It's, you know, it doesn't have any of those intense chemicals that God knows where they're from. The fact that they use Coca-Cola to clean up blood off the streets.
Are you serious?
You've never heard that?
No.
It literally is like the one thing that will get blood off cement. And we're dead ass just like throwing it back with sloppy Joe. I digress. So the vintage cola, Olipop vintage cola with a squeeze of lime. I always do, or excuse me, a squeeze of lemon.
Lemon does it. Lemon does the trick.
Oh my God. I'll keep those in my fridge too. So when I'm like, I want to reach for the Coke, I'm like, let's be better.
Right.
And I'll get that. I save the Cokes for like a migraine, a hangover, when I'm like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even care.
I don't give a shit
thrash
anymore.
myself. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, it's just the perfect amount of caffeine too. Like I'm caffeine sensitive, so that little bit is just perfect.
Right.
It's a perfect like, oh, I'm back.
Yep. Should we get Coke?
No, guys, it is so early. It's 10:50 in the morning for soda. I feel like I don't.
No, yeah,
I can't have soda before like 3 p.m.
Yeah, I could lunch
on a weekday.
Lunch after.
Yeah.
Lunch onward.
On a weekend, I'll have soda early.
No, we've never been honestly, my household was never a snacking household. Like my mom likes to snack, but in general,
it's like pistachios.
Exactly.
It's not like good snacks.
No,
offense,
she
Rhonda.
would she would like fuck up a jar of nuts.
Yeah.
She loves nuts. But other than that, like I would have to specifically ask for ice cream. We had a lot of ice cream at the house. I mean, I've always been an ice cream kid, but I'm not. It's hard because I wouldn't even consider myself a sweets person. Like I don't like candy or sugary things like that. Yeah. I like sweets in the sense of like a fruit.
Yes, me too.
I love fruit mixed with things.
Like indulgent fruit. A chocolate covered strawberry, tahini and a mango. Like, yes. I hear you.
That has always been like, ooh, it sounds so good.
I like fresh sweets.
Yes.
Agreed.
Yep. That's always been like what I crave. But I'm not, even to this day, like I'm not a snacking throughout the day person. I'm such like a meal. And then at the end of the night, at the, like if I know I'm going to go for ice cream at the end of the night, I'm going to like maybe eat a little earlier. So I'm hungry again, you know, like I will finesse my dinner. Yeah. I'll save room for ice cream because I want to like indulge in it, you know?
Totally. No, I get that. I feel like dessert I do always have space for though. Cause to me, and this is no matter the time of the day, whenever I eat besides breakfast, so lunch or dinner, if I have something, or even when I'm snacking, if I have something salty, I have to have something sweet after that. It won't leave my mind. It's like a fixation where I'm like, I'm not done.
You have to like balance it out
until I balance it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I will always have room for dessert. Like the other night, when I went to the Commerce Inn in the West Village, so fucking delicious. We had a very salty dinner, as you do. And I mean, I was so full at this point. I unbuttoned my pants on the way home. Like I was so full. But they had a chocolate cake on the menu.
Oh, I'll always get a chocolate cake.
You would love it. We have to go back. I really want you to try it. It's a layer of chocolate cake. And I will say it's not like all of these things I'm about to say are baked together. They're separate and they layer them when they're fresh. So it's like a sheet cake, like a thin piece of cake layered with like a very thin, really nice, like decadent chocolate ganache. And then another layer of sheet cake on top. And then it's topped with this like the fluffiest chocolate mousse. And it's like mounded on top. And when I first saw it, I was like, this looks intense, but it's so light. It's so nice. It's not like
rich,
hella sugary. I mean, not terribly. Like you can dog. And we did. Like it was so good. But that is the type of shit where I don't care how full I am. I have to finish it off with at least a bite.
Yes. And especially at a restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But if I'm like doing dinner at home and I don't care for a dessert, I won't go for a dessert.
Again, even if I'm opening the pint and I'm just having a bite, I have to like
balance it out.
It's like a taste bud thing more than it is a stomach or a craving thing.
Okay, we forgot to get a snack for the snack of the day, so we got into Z's chip stash.
We're pulling from the archives.
These are honey barbecue cheese doodles.
Honey barbecue, yummy.
Just a classic.
They're gonna be good.
Cheese puff.
I know it. But honey barbecue.
Yeah.
They smell like cheese. Here we go.
Fire.
Mm-hmm.
Made with real cheese.
Oh gonna start buying these.
It's a value pack. It's like these regular cheddar cheese doodles, sour cream and onion chips, a white cheddar popcorn, and then I think one other chip. So good.
These might be my favorite chips ever.
And I like that. Like, this is a very small bag, and I like there's literally only probably 10 chips in the bag.
Yeah, because if I had a family size of that,
done.
It's done. You know what I had last night before bed? Chips and salsa Lunchable. I had it at like 10:30. Those are my favorite. What do you mean, ew?
I don't like chips and salsa Lunchables.
One of my favorite.
Was that before or after your ice cream?
After.
Was that to balance out your ice cream?
I had to. It's a never-ending loop.
Yeah, you're in a never-ending loop. You have to just balance out the meal that you had before.
I do. I seriously do until I fall asleep. I've just been on like the onion boils. Have you guys been seeing those on TikTok?
Yeah.
I've been fixated. So I had that. I had an onion boil. I didn't do like crab. I didn't like do a whole big boil, but I did an onion and 2 hard-boiled eggs with like a Cajun kind of butter, and then a side of asparagus with lemon. I needed something fresh. I needed something of vitamins.
Right.
And then after that, I had my ice cream with my, you know how I was saying, my little baby morsels and stuff. And then I was chilling. And then I was like, oh, well, shit. Now, like, I need something salty. So I had a few salt and vinegar chips. And I was like, this isn't cutting it. Because I either crave a chip or I crave a chip with dip. And they are very different cravings. It's like a crunchy chip alone. It's dry. It's whatever. Or I want something. Like, I love dipping. I love dipping things.
And it's at that point, like, the chip is just the vessel.
Exactly. So I remembered I had one of those in the back.
Oh.
The back shed. So then I laid in bed with it. That's my favorite. And I literally was laying flat. I had it on my chest.
What were we watching?
What did I watch last night? Okay, I don't know what I started Yellowstone for the first time in my life.
It's good.
Yes, but it was like, okay, I'm not into the serious mode. So I turned it off. Oh my God, I'm totally forgetting what I fell asleep to. But it was something else.
Funny movie or show?
I literally don't know. Oh my God, my memory is so bad. I have no idea. And like, I watched a few, like, it's not like I turned it on and went right to bed, because I do that sometimes too. Like, I took it in. I didn't. I don't know. We'll get back to you on that.
Yeah, it'll probably pop up randomly.
Yeah, I don't remember.
We've been watching Ink Masters.
I love Ink Masters.
This season 8, if you're like a hardcore Ink Masters person, it's so frustrating. It's like everyone is split between, like, I've never seen a season of Ink Masters, so let me know if this is like usually how it goes, but this season specifically, all the girls came in and are like, it's going to be all girls at the end. And they're like hardcore just going against the guys just cause. At this point, I'm like, it's not like there's people in the bottom. I think there's like 4 or 5 people left who like aren't even got good tattoo artists because of quote unquote alliances.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know Ink Masters was about alliances.
That's not right.
It's crazy.
Why do I feel like reality TV is doing that? Like, they're making it about just like the friendships in the reality TV game. Oh my God, that scared me. Vixen just popped up behind me. Yeah, they're making it about the relationships, the friendships, rather than like the point of the game itself.
Well, so this season's actually from, I want to say like 2015 or something. So maybe it's just like always been like this, but we're just so...
No. It has not gone over our head. No way. No way.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's always been like an element of it that we just haven't noticed before. And now we're just so like, let the good people win.
Yeah.
You know?
Which I get, but I'm like, come on. If you don't earn it because you're talent.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like,
especially something like Ink Masters. It's very like black and white to how you're good at a tattoo.
Like, a really good artist went home way too early because one of the girls was like, we need to get the guys out, and gave him like a shit canvas and a shit tattoo to do. Yeah.
That's like not fair.
Right. Okay, so I saw this TikTok of this creator. Her name is Dr. Connie. She calls herself the Small Talk Doc. Her handle is Dr. Connie Wang. And she talks about this exercise where she calls it free association, I believe. And she picks a random word generator and she practices like word association with this random word. And she says it helps her become more like able to converse or be good at small talk and be witty and like think on your feet. And I don't know.
It like seems like an exercise to be able to like butt into conversations and add something, even if you don't have something to add from personal experience. It's a way to be like part of the topic enough to be a part of it.
Right.
Like to not stand out and like, I don't know what to say. I don't know how to butt in right now. It seems like a cool practice.
It does. And it caught my eye because it's something, I mean, I've talked about it on here a lot. Interjecting in conversations is something that I've tried to practice over, I feel like these past 29 years.
Going strong.
Yeah, going strong on
almost
29 years. But it's, I guess, been a struggle of mine to like know how or when to interject and to interject with what. So it was just interesting to see that there's like something for it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I thought can be like a cool exercise for us to do or like open conversation to talk about. And we actually went to one, she does like examples of this on her page. Go check her out. She's really cool. But me and Kristen are sitting here watching it and I'm sitting there like, how the fuck is she doing this? Like my brain actually does not function this way. Like the word was friendly and she just like randomly spit out 3 examples like, oh, friendly giant, friendly neighbor, like, and examples of how to use that association within any conversation.
She thought of the friendly giant and then she was like, do you guys remember those books? Like Ronald McDonald books? And then like the way that she could go down that tangent.
Tangenting. Like I've never been able to tangent.
See, and when like literally right before we started recording, we're watching this example, Alex says, oh my God, how'd she do that? And I'm watching it thinking, I almost don't even understand the point of the exercise because that's all my brain does. But I always thought it was me not being able to like focus or me being so like sometimes I feel like the
distracted.
Things exactly like because my brain does that with everything.
Wow.
To where I had this morning and what is Vixen doing? Guys, Vixen's on some crazy shit right now. If you see us distracted.
She's on some fuck shit.
But this morning when because I obviously knew what we were going to record today, it popped in my head and I put on this shirt. Mm-hmm. And I was looking in the mirror and if you're on audio, I have so many chip crumbs on this from our snack. It's a shirt of the Raiders logo, but where it usually says Raiders, it says Warriors. It's very clearly just like a Bay sport shirt. And I put it on and I was thinking, if I committed a murder, somebody would be like, she ran that way. She was wearing a Raiders shirt. Da, 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 da. And then I was thinking, if the cop or the detective like wasn't familiar with the Raiders and they saw me, they'd be like, well, it says Warriors. She's good. She's off the hook. And I went down like a tangent in my own head. And then I went, oh, this is the point of today's episode.
Yes, that is the point of today's episode.
But that is what my brain does about everything. But it's exhausting. I'm not saying that to like fucking toot my horn. Like to me, it feels like I'm distracted. That was a perfect word you said. It feels like I'm distracted. It feels like I'm like just in la la land all the time. Like I feel like, don't get me wrong, I'm grateful for my imagination because it does help me more than it hurts me. I mean, it's imagination, not a fucking gun.
Right.
But it does tend to like take me off the rails sometimes. So
yeah, I hear you.
Seeing that she's using it as this like literal tool, I'm just so like,
my brain.
Wow, I don't know.
You using an example of putting on your shirt, like,
oh, I went through the whole thing. I
go in my closet and I'm like, what looks good?
Sorry, I just remembered what I watched last night.
What? What?
Well, because I just remembered the murder thing and I watched Drop. I think it's on Netflix.
I told you to watch it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, remember? It's good. Yeah.
Okay, sorry, go on. So you put on a shirt?
No, yeah, go watch it.
See, this is what I do.
Yeah, I put on a shirt and I'm like, oh, this looks good. Okay, next. Nothing else.
You are an NPC.
Okay, yes, and like hee hee ha ha, but like sometimes I feel like actually like I need, why aren't there words?
I don't mean to laugh.
Why aren't there words?
This. Yeah. No, I just like,
even
I
like,
I want to be in your head so bad. Because I want to know what
there's room.
I just want to know what it feels like. I do. And like, I can understand because it's not rocket science, like to the point. Oh, sorry guys. Vixen just hit the camera.
Sorry guys, if the camera's a little off.
Jesus.
She's just, like we said, on her some fuck shit.
It's the cheese puffs.
Probably.
I gave it a little bit.
Leave it a little bite.
She's like, I miss cheese.
All about it. Yeah, so nothing. And it, like I feel a little bit of shame talking about it, just because like in conversations specifically, like I don't mind. It is my piece that it's when I'm solo and I don't have to have that kind of, ongoing chatter in my head, or that like what did we call it? The tangent going on in my head when I'm by myself. Like, I'm very thankful. It's just in group settings when I'm like, oh, I want to be a part of the conversation. But like, you could be talking about anything in the world. And if I haven't experienced directly what you guys are talking about, I feel like I don't have anything to add. And like, on that same note, when I have experienced something and I interject and I say like, oh, I've done this, or like I have like a direct example of something personal to me that I can speak on, it feels like I'm turning the conversation about me.
I know that feeling.
So oftentimes I'll like pick and choose, like, okay, don't make it about you. Is it worth saying? Yeah. It's not, like, I don't want to make it about me, but I also want to be part of the conversation.
That I relate to a lot. I'm the same way, to where, because that's natural. Like when we talk to people and they talk about this time they went to Yosemite, of course you're going to want to say the importance of Yosemite to you, or that one time you also went there and da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
And I feel you on that. I've often been like, okay, well, hold on. Let them talk about their Yosemite trip first.
Yeah.
And I think there's a middle ground to be able to butt in and be like, okay, so let them finish that whole like memory that they just talked about. Yep. And when you can tell they're done, and you can always tell with body language, when someone's done with like the passion of their story, they kind of relax in their own body. And it's like, I think it's like a subconscious way to like pass the mic, pass the talking stick. And that's where I will come in and be like, I'll respond to what they said. Oh, that trip sounds so fun. Or like, do you plan on going again next year or whatever? And I'll kind of like, tie that loose end. And then I'll be like, well, next time you go, you should go to Curry Village. Like we went there and da-da-da-da. And then you kind of bring it to like relating. You bring it to your experience, to your experience, not in a way to take the mic, but to relate to what they just said.
Exactly. And that's always my intention, to like relate to the conversation. Like I said, just like be a part of it.
That doesn't make it about you though.
Right.
You're relating.
But when I'm using something about me, every time it does feel, I get what you mean.
If that's your only like tool.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hear you.
And it is for me because like, like I said, I don't have that like tangent aspect to my flow. And when I do pull something personal, it is my only tool.
Yes. So. Yeah. But again, I don't think that's a bad thing. I think it's just where you're inserting it. I've never, and I think me of a lot of people on this planet, I have the credit to say, never once have you come off as somebody who is making it about you. Anything you've brought into a situation, or a conversation, has never come out of anything ingenuine or selfish or like ever. And like, I feel like if it did, I would actually probably like pull you aside and be like, stop, you have a tummy ache? Like, what's going on? And I would note it. Like, again, I would know. And it's never come off that way. Not to invalidate like the struggles you're feeling with it in the moment, but what you're doing is working.
Thank you. Yeah.
So, I just don't want you to feel insecure about it.
Like I said, I've been feeling, or I've been practicing for 29 years how to do this. So
I get it.
Yeah, it is. When I saw the TikTok, I thought like, oh, there are other tools out there. Like there's other ways people do this, and it's just one of those things. It almost felt like the like how many voices do you have in your head? Not voices.
I think we talked about that We had that episode. Or is that our How to Hold the Conversation episode? Is that when we talk about it?
No, we talk about it with like synesthesia.
Oh, and like inner monologue shit.
Inner monologue, yeah.
I think that was like 2 seasons ago.
It felt related to that because I think that also has to do with why I don't have that like tangent aspect.
I mean, yeah, out the gate we were saying that how you feel quiet in your head. I feel loud in my head. That's what we talked about in that episode, and that is the root of this.
Right. Like that's why you were able to go down the path of
my murder.
Your murder.
Like I'll go there, man. And you know, going back to what you said, you mentioned you like when you're alone because it's obviously you're not having to like even worry about butting into anything, and the silence is comfortable and everything. That's actually when it gets louder in my head. Oh. Because if I'm in, like, it's loud either way, but if I'm in public or in a conversation setting, I can get it out.
Yeah.
I can talk about Yosemite or, you know, we'll keep going back to that example, but I can
You're processing
physically get it out.
Monologues.
Yeah. Whereas in my own home, especially living alone, like I'm sitting there and like, you know, I'm still watching TV or working or on my phone or whatever. But my mind is still going through those, but like they stay in my head and it gets like really overwhelming. It gets like, it becomes like bigger than me. Like
it builds up.
I literally sound like a psycho, but like the voices get really loud. It builds up to where I'll have to like turn on music and sing out loud. Or like I have to, I mean, that's why I feel like I talk a lot, and that's why I talk a lot. 'Cause I'm like, you know I need to get it out.
Maybe that's why you're like, I mean, among many, many reasons, but like,
where's this going?
You being good at vlogging, like
I could just talk
to the camera. You could like do your thing and talk to the camera.
Yes.
And like, we've had little jokes and like people have said, Alex, would you start vlogging, or like, can you do a house tour? And I've actually like,
you'd be like, here.
No, literally, like I've had that thought when people ask. I picture it and I'm like, what the fuck would I say? I would literally be walking around my house like, that's the kitchen. It's my closet, like it's organized.
Yeah.
You know, like, but that's why you're good at that, because it's
you're right about that. I was talking to yesterday another creator. He's primarily a TikToker right now, but he was asking me like any advice I have to like get into long form content. And I was telling him like, you know, take this with a grain of salt, but like storytell throughout your vlog, even if it's the mundane or whatever you're doing. Like I always keep an like kind of an overarching story, whether it's just, you know, my recent vlog was complete my to-do list with me, and on the screen I had like little check things, and that was that one. But sometimes I'll have one where I'm like, I feel like shit today, and this is gonna be my overall routine to just like get back into routine or into a good headspace. And you know, looking at those two topics, I might be doing a lot of the same thing, getting ready for the day, making lunch, coming over to record, whatever. But the story that I'm doing in each one, the conversations I'm having in each one are so different. And that is like where I feel like my strong suit is in vlogging, is like the conversation I have in between showing you what I'm doing. But you're right, it does take a lot of me literally just pressing record and standing at my kitchen counter like I do, like that one angle of me you guys always get when I'm in my kitchen, and I sit there and I'll just yap at the camera to the point where I cut out a lot of what I'm yapping, because I'll talk about like, oh my God, Link's chewing her bone, guys. So Alex got her this bone. Oh my God, I kick it all the time, but she got it for her birthday, so I don't want to throw it away. And like, I'll go into like, talk about the bone she had for so many years when she was a puppy, and
right.
Like, and I have to stop myself.
Yeah.
And like,
what a blessing.
I was just gonna say, it's the fucking, it's annoying.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's annoying's not the right word. It's exhausting sometimes, because I do want to turn off my brain. I do want to like not chat with myself all the time.
Yeah.
So it's so funny how, you know, different we are, because like, I mean it when I say I would love to be in your brain for even a fucking a breath.
I'm not kidding when I'm saying there's room. Like there,
But you know what's so crazy? You're so smart.
Oh my God. I don't think I'm smart anymore. Like, I think
we were talking about this yesterday.
Yeah.
And I think you're wrong.
I don't think, like, I think I'm losing something up here.
But, and like, maybe some of you guys, maybe some of you Virgos out there relate to this. I think it's because you have measured your intelligence by book smarts, and now that you're 10 years out of school,
I don't have that like,
oh my God, I'm not smart anymore because I'm not completing homework assignments.
Yeah.
You're literally just as smart, probably smarter, because now you have actual life experience. You've been working at the company you've been working at for fucking 100 years. Like, you are more smart than you've ever been because you're just growing. You're not losing intelligence. I just think your internal measurement of it is not valid. I'll put that in quotes. It's not valid anymore because you're not doing book work, because you're not getting A's where you can see feedback and be like, okay, validated, I am smart. Yeah. Next test. Like, that's a little too literal, but I don't know if that resonates, but you are so smart. So to hear that you're so empty. I do see it coming out. I was trying to don't say it. But you know what I meant.
No, totally. Because that's what I think too. I'm like, because here's at the end, like,
where is
I know I'm not a dummy.
You're not dumb at all.
I know. And I know I'm like, I know I'm intuitive and I question things and I'm like,
yeah, you critically think.
I critically think. But when it comes to like literally it's a word thing. Like when it comes to coming up with words specifically in conversations, oftentimes just on the podcast, like I'm like, where is the next sentence coming from?
You need to be prompted.
I need to be prompted, yes. Yeah. And like I'm very good with being prompted. And I think it's like with the bit of research I've done on this, oftentimes people like associate it to being well read, and I don't read. Oh.
When I read, I'm not like my brain's doing that, so I'm like,
what did
my
I just
eyes
read?
Skimming, and I'm like, well, hold on, I was just thinking about what I need to do tomorrow.
See, yeah, I do that a lot too.
Yeah.
But I'm like and thinking, going back to the TikTok and the association, how she went from friendly to what was it? The first one? Friendly Giant.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, I don't know. What is that?
Book.
Okay. Didn't know what that was. Like,
who cares?
Right. I see, like I don't know.
You don't have to know.
It's the association part of it.
But okay, so say you're having that conversation with Dr. Connie. Then you go, what's that? And then she tells you. And then you go, oh, that actually reminds me of a book I read in high school. Oh, what is it? Oh, is this book da-da-da?
Right. And like my head did just go somewhere. Like I went to the Berenstain Bears and I started thinking like it is Berenstain.
Right. Do you wanna try some?
Yeah,
I pulled up the word generator.
Yeah, let's do some free association.
Okay. The word is dream.
Okay, the first place my head went. This feels so weird.
I know, it's now like on the spot. It's weird,
yeah. I think this is something I would definitely like practice solo dolo. But dream. My first thought is the fact that I don't remember my dreams ever.
And dream, like, what an awesome small talk topic to get into. Everybody has something to say about it.
Yeah, dreams easy.
Dreams can easy.
I feel like in this scenario, I would just be like, oh yeah, I don't dream.
But then ask about them. Do you dream?
Of course, yeah. And like that's another. I don't have just one tool. Another tool that I've implemented is just like I'm a question asker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but that's great because I think it takes a question asker to start the wheel.
Yeah.
And then hopefully, unless you're talking to a fucking dud, hopefully they'll ask it back.
Right.
Because I feel like often people don't ask it back. Because I question. We actually did something like this.
Yeah.
And we were both questioning.
That's the doorknob. Yeah.
The doorknob. I do that too. But like I was at dinner the other night and I asked a question to the table and everybody answered.
And no one asked you?
No one asked me. But I went, yeah, when I do it, and I fucking answer it myself because I'm like, I'm going to be part of the fucking conversation. But everyone just said it and they were like, yeah. I'm like, Like that's what I don't know. Anytime if someone else poses a question, we go around the table or whatever. It's like
what about you?
Yep. Yeah. The last person's job in the roto is supposed to ask the first person, what about you?
Agreed. And I feel like there's people who they'll just like keep going, but then they'll answer the question and then not do anything with it.
Yeah.
And then I either feel like I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll ask another question. And now I just feel like I'm fucking interviewing you.
I know that feeling too.
Yeah.
But honestly, 9 times out of 10, people like to talk about themselves.
Yeah.
Not always in a narcissistic way. It's in the same way where maybe they feel relief that, okay, I can easily talk about this because it's me.
Right. Like someone's posing the questions.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's room for every type of social person like in the group, which I feel like we reference a lot, but especially in this, like, you know, I've known you for 100 years now, and like I've never once thought what you were doing was like weird. I know it might feel it in the inside, and I mean I still feel that too a lot socially, especially the older I get. I feel like it's getting a little harder and harder as I get older, because I kind of sometimes I'm like exhausted by the topic, or like and I don't care as much anymore to entertain like I did in my early 20s.
Right. And a lot of the times it starts to feel like performative.
Totally.
And that's when I'm like, okay, maybe it's time to go home. Maybe I just don't want to be here.
Yes, that is such a big point. And I feel like I'm hitting it a lot as I've gotten older.
Yep.
Like, you're so right. I'm like, okay, I can entertain it to a point.
But if it's not coming natural, then like,
I'm like, I just don't need to do it. Yeah. I can do it. That's the thing. Like, if you told me to go entertain, I can run myself to E and I can do it and nobody will know that I'm on E. Mm-hmm. But I'm like, I don't need to do that anymore. I feel like it was a tool growing up because it was, you know, in new rooms. I was in a new industry. Like it was a tool. But now I just
no need.
I'm exhausted by it.
It's exhausting,
and I think that's okay too.
And you come to an age where you realize it like doesn't feed you anymore.
No, especially as someone who leans extrovert. I'm slowly not leaning as extrovert as I used to because I'm like I'm not as fulfilled. I'm fulfilled by people. Like, don't get me wrong. Like I said, I still like to be around people because of, I mean, so many reasons, but per this topic, it's a way to get my inner monologue, like, to use it.
Right.
But my battery is a lot shorter than it used to be.
Yeah.
Like I don't know is that like seem like it on the outside?
No, not in a negative way.
But like, no, not in a negative. I just mean like in general. Like, do I seem less social?
I don't think so.
I feel it a little.
I think it might just be like a geographical thing and like an industry thing. Just being out here and like we're not doing it. You don't go to events and it's not. Yeah, it's just, you're just in a different environment.
That's true. It is environmental.
Yeah, dream was easy. What's another one?
Sail.
Fuck. Oh my God.
Have you seen the guy that he quit his job and he bought a sailboat and he sailed from, I forget his starting point, but he's sailing to Hawaii. I think he made it. I think we're good, but it was like
with his cat.
Yes.
Fucking
crazy.
Oh my God. And he pulled up to, I actually think he pulled up to the shore of Washington or like, Washington. And everyone who's been following him on TikTok, they were all out there like to welcome him in.
Imagine that feeling.
I know.
Especially like not only would that just be crazy for anybody to experience, but after X amount of days solo,
right,
in your own thoughts, grounded in the sea,
but like so many people rooting you on,
and then you get there and all these people have been following along.
It's probably overwhelming.
Not that he was unaware that they were following along because he can see numbers, but like
actual faces.
Yeah, that would
wild.
That's crazy. So yeah, that's where my head went.
My head went. I can't see the phone, so my head went SALE, sail.
Oh, like sales.
Yeah. So I was fine. Like, I'm doing a lot of like sale creative right now. See me. You
know that's not what it is though. It's not me. It's like that's what human connection is. Like that. you're supposed to talk about you. People want to, I'm assuming if you're having a conversation with somebody, they're having the conversation with you because they're interested in hearing what you have to say to a degree. Yeah. So it's not me. It's, you're saying that because somebody doesn't know what you do. Yeah. They're like, oh wait, shit. What do you like? What do you mean by that? Like, what do you do? Oh, I'm a web designer. Oh, like,
I guess that's my thing. Like having only the personal experiences that relate. Like my head does not go external, and that's what bothers me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that I truly like don't know what that is.
Me neither.
I don't think it's a bad thing at all, but like it's just, I hear what you're saying. Yeah. Like it is such a different, like it's a fork in the brain kind of thing. Right. Like, am I going interpersonal or outer?
And I don't have the fork. I just have a spoon. That's just
and you know you've always reminded me of a spoon.
Have I?
Yeah. You're like the big spoons though. And I hate those spoons.
I love those. Ooh, those are my ice cream
little
spoons.
Tiny. When we moved, I gave her all the big spoons. We were going through remember that? We were going through all the utensils. She took all the big spoons.
You did take all the small spoons.
I love small spoons.
Well, yeah, I'm just a big spoon. And it's frustrating because like I don't want it to be like that. And I'm like, why can't I think of anything that's not about me? You know?
Yes, but like I think you can. I think it just takes again practice. I mean that takes it back to the reason we even chose this topic. Like it is a practice.
Am I a narcissist?
You wouldn't be asking yourself if you were a narcissist if you were actually a narcissist. I'll tell you that. I don't know. I think I have faith in you that if you just gave it a breath longer, you could easily pick something from
I'll cut
outside of you.
I'll cut out the dead space. So let me try and actually think of something from the word sale.
I'll pick a new word.
Okay. And I'll be honest. I'll say my first thought just coming out of my mouth, but then I'll take some time to like get my brain to go
perfect
to not personal.
Adhesive.
Glue.
Okay. What about glue?
Adhesive.
Okay. Shut up, Kristen. I was about to
go in. Adhesive. Okay, the only place my head is going right now is like those Velcro sneakers.
Okay.
But that's it. Nothing about them. Just I have here's the thing. I also have a very like visual brain. Mm-hmm. Pictures, scenes, memories.
That's often what triggers my thoughts. It's because I see it first.
Okay. And like that happens to me. Like when you said adhesive, like it took me a second to get there, but like I literally pictured those like all white Vans with the straps.
Oh my God, it's reminding me of Brie.
Oh, yes.
Brie always wore those.
Yes. That's nothing beyond that.
Where I would go, like if I was in your brain right now, like have you seen any brand like pop-in brands that are bringing those back? Do you think they'll ever come back?
Right. And like taking it to like nostalgic, like Y2K. Totally. Like
you ask the person like what was like your like nostalgic sneaker that you like rode to the ground.
Right.
Or talk about yours, or like I think of like the DCs. Like I had my Velcro white DCs with the thick tongue, and it was like
yeah, I was a checkered Vans kid.
Oh, I still wear my checkered Vans. I have a hole in the toe though. You get a new pair.
Yeah.
Anyway. But yeah, see? That was great.
Was it?
These are also very on the spot. Like
right. They're very on the spot. And this is something like I'm actually going to start practicing this. Like I'm going to wake up and do like 5 words.
In no world are you sitting in a social setting and someone just goes adhesive and stares at you. Like someone would have theoretically already started talking, which then would have provoked you. Like
right.
Again, I do like this exercise. I see what she's doing, but I also think amongst several other things to master in life, experience is the best way you're going to do it. And I think a random word generator is kind of silly, in my opinion.
Well, I think it's just like the practice of it. Like,
but yes. And like, again, I don't think it's an empty tool, but I do think it's not.
See, but that's like
it's a stepping stone.
It's a stepping stone, and like hearing you say like you think like experience is the like I've been doing that. Like I have personal experiences, and like I said I've been practicing shit like this in my adulthood. I feel like I need something like this to like
something you could do behind closed doors. Kind of thing.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Like a practice.
Yeah. Easy for me to say. I get it. It's just ironic because I so often I want to be on that side. I want to just be the listener. I have to like bite my tongue a lot to be like, don't. Doesn't matter. You don't need to say it.
I wish.
Because I'll just yap. Maybe that's why we work, because I just fucking talk and you're like,
I think it's part of it. Yeah.
You're just like, like I do the work for us.
And like I never, like you guys don't understand how often Kristen and I will like go out, do our thing. We'll be like at lunch and like, we don't always talk.
We don't talk a lot.
We don't talk a lot. Maybe that's what you like because and like the silence is.
I'm comfortable with it.
Yeah.
And this is even like pre-podcast. Like this has been us all of our lives.
Oh yeah.
Like, but I like that. And it's become something I value a lot in other friendships. Like I am so okay with it. And it makes me realize how many people are not okay with it.
Right. And that's what like scares me about friendships in my adulthood, because like
it's like coming across the person that's not cool with it, but you need it.
It's rare that people are okay with silence, and like obviously that's what I love about our dynamic. And like me and Z can sit and not talk for hours, and like it's so comfortable.
Yes,
but it's hard to find people who are comfortable with silence like that.
Well, I think people who are comfortable in silence, I think it's rooted in a lot of other things like self-esteem. And that is not to say if you're not comfortable in silence, you're insecure. Like, don't take it super literal, but it is like a comfort in yourself to where you don't like people who feel the need to fill silence. I think it says a lot more about them. Again, not in like always a negative way. It's just different personality types. It's, you know, no worse or better than the next, but I think it's a big characteristic to where it's a silent characteristic. It's not just, I don't know how else to say that. Like, I don't know. I can't wrap my head around that. See, and that's another thing about I'm already
elsewhere.
That's why so many times when we podcast, I'm like, I don't know. I lost it. And not in like I lost my train of thought way. Am I trying to, like, I know what I was trying to say, but I'm like, I'm already so on to the next thing.
Wow. See, when I do that, I'm like the abyss.
I would love to like compare, like if we got our brain
waves
and like to compare where our brains are firing.
Can we do that?
Yeah, that's a thing.
Let's do it.
I have a doctor's appointment next week. I'll ask her where we can go.
Okay.
Well, that's good for a referral.
Yeah.
I need a referral at least. I got an HMO. You have a PPO, huh? Where you can go to any doctor you want.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't have that. I have to get a referral through everything.
Oh.
That's the shitty thing about not having an employer.
Yeah.
Like I pay for my own insurance out of pocket, which is $100 million a day.
Right.
It's so fucking expensive. But it's also
you need
the price I pay to also work by myself, which I'm grateful for. But damn, I miss having a PPO, being able to just research somebody.
Yeah.
I like the reviews and I can go because they just take my insurance.
Right.
I have to run everything through her and she's very hard to get a hold of.
Oh my God. I didn't know it was like that.
Yeah.
I didn't know you could just like book anywhere.
No, I can't.
Why do they make it so fucking difficult?
It's so stupid.
It's so dumb.
I know.
Ugh, let's not get into healthcare.
No, please.
No.
I'm thinking more about my comfort in our silence and my comfort when I can find someone else who's also okay with that silence. And that maybe that tells me that my, that part of my brain that is so blah, 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 is like, it's like a defense is a little combative. It's like a, I don't want to call it a facade either because it's true to me still. And I like it about me in times too. But it's like a social thing I lead with both consciously and subconsciously to where when I can actually turn it off in comfort with somebody, I feel like my ultimate level of safety. Like it's just making me think. I don't know.
Like a control thing?
No, because I'm often like, I do the opposite. Like I'm like, I tell myself, okay, don't butt in. Like I'm actually trying
the troll
to
part.
Yeah. Because I don't want to.
Right.
Like I don't want to always be the one talking because
right. Like
I've been that before.
Your natural state is just like letting your mind go, but like being in silence to let it go.
Yeah. Maybe it's like my want to like make people comfortable. Not that that's what's making them comfortable. Like who knows if it's actually working, but it's my way of like keeping the conversation going to make sure like everyone's happy. Like that's totally what it is. And we've talked about this in therapy. It's my way of like trying to read the emotion of the room and like keep everybody up and like,
okay.
That is it. Cause I did that at like the dinner table at grandma's, like growing up. Like I would do that too. Like
you would keep the conversation going just to like make sure
to make sure like nobody would start fighting or like think like, sorry for the plane that just drove by on the street. The Boeing 737.
The sailboat.
It's him. Yeah, I'm sure that's part of where it stemmed from. And it also is just like, I think part of my personality.
Just chatty, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just naturally that. Like
so it's like that's why it's almost still like a sliver of a slight discomfort to you.
Yes.
Because of it could be rooted in that.
Totally. Yeah, so
interesting.
Just keeping the peace.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Am I keeping the peace with staying silent?
Silence was dangerous for me.
Silence was like everyone's chilling.
That I don't relate to at all. That I don't even have anything that related to anybody chilling, but silence meant something was about to pop off. If there was silence, it was like
someone's brewing.
Where's the next act? Yeah, silence was a sign of discomfort because it was just it wasn't normal. Right. So anything out of the normal to a child is danger. Whether that out of the normal is healthy or not. And we're creatures of habit. And especially a kid's brain is way more literal than an adult brain. And anything out of pattern is danger.
Right.
So I was like.
So now like a comfortable silence to you is safety.
Because you're not going to hit me.
Right.
Or like, nobody's going to pop off when I'm silent with you.
Right.
Or silent in a relationship, whatever. Hopefully. But in like a social setting, I feel the need to like just make sure everyone's just happy and like
right.
And not in like a super fake way. Like I'll also have uncomfortable conversations at a dinner, but
just content. Like not
everyone's okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Doesn't need to be ecstatic, but just nobody's angry. I think it's me more so trying to control the anger meter. Just anger. I can like debate all day. Like I'm okay if you're sad or anger is what I'm like. I don't like anger. And I don't like when I get there. I don't like when other people get there. Like it's anger for me.
That's exhausting.
I'm very exhausted but I have grown so much from this. I've gotten so much better over the years and fuck man, especially with therapy, like it's not as terrible as it used to be because I'm also getting older and my brain's developing and like I understand ways to regulate myself before feeling the need to emotionally control.
And your environment's
I'm
changed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like I can regulate myself before needing to regulate my environment.
Right.
But it's still like it's still a practice.
Yeah.
I still notice myself doing it and it's like
it's in the back of your head.
Constantly. That's that. Okay, hold on. We just pushed the mics away from our face and I was like, no, bring them back. So I just finished that tangent and we sat here for a sec.
And I'm like, I want to keep the oh my
God. No, like this is
this
rocking my shit.
I want to keep the conversation going, but like I don't relate to what Kristen's talking about, so I actually have nothing to say. And that pisses me fuck off.
I'm actually noticing it now.
Yeah.
I see what you mean.
And like
because when she stopped talking right there, I literally rewind 2 seconds. I started looking at the ground out of kind of awkwardness because I was like, am I talking about myself too much?
See, I make people feel awkward because I don't have anything to say.
Don't run to everybody. I'm speaking for me. Trust. Because, everything's projection. It's not, you can't say just because you made me feel awkward 10 seconds ago, that's how it's going to be every time that happens because maybe you only made me feel awkward because of my own insecurities that I'm projecting from your actions.
Yeah.
Your intention wasn't to make me feel awkward, but I only took it as awkward because of me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so other people won't take it as awkward because they might be secure in that boat.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I get you. I get you there. And I'm just like, it's just like.
I know. I did want to tell your subconscious that.
Thank you. But yeah, I am so willing. And I feel like this happens sometimes when you do talk about things that I don't relate to and like
I see it now.
Yeah. And like
it's good. Now I know what it means. And now maybe I won't take it as personal because I know you're just genuinely like
Right. And I'm so open to you to keep talking, and like I'd love it if you kept talking. Like, please keep going. I'm rooting you on. I just like,
that is so good.
I feel like shit, how does it make you feel? Like,
that's a good thing to say.
Yeah.
Oh, did you want me to answer?
No.
Oh, okay.
Not specifically right in this moment, but like
that would be like a conversational step.
And I feel like I'm a damn, that sucks ass bitch. Like,
but like it does, and if you said that, it would never make me bat an eye, because like it does suck. Yeah. And like that's also okay in conversation to just like state the obvious.
I would never ever say that though, because damn, that sucks. Not my problem.
Well, it's not. If you said not my problem, then I'd be like, well, actually, I'd probably laugh. But like, if someone else, maybe
that'd be crazy. But that's how I feel about it, because like in my head, again, why can't I keep the conversation going without bringing something personal into it, relating to it, and like, or asking a question.
This is a hard example for me to help figure out what you would ask me, because I'm on the other side of it.
Right.
So I don't want it to come from a place of what I would want
to be asked.
Yes.
No,
so this is a hard example, but
it's just, this is the epitome. Like this, we have this. Wow. We have this exchange a lot.
And it does make, I can't even lie. Sometimes it makes me feel like I'm like, not that you don't care, because you're not a fucking demon.
Right.
Like I never think like, wow, Alex doesn't care about me. It's more so like,
why isn't she saying anything?
Like I assume you're tired of the conversation. That's where my head goes.
I so get that.
Because I know in other social settings, you do get tired of conversations. Who wouldn't? But when it's something like this, I sometimes, not in this case, that happened just now because it was an end of my thought, but sometimes I will wrap it up because I'm like, she's checked out.
Yeah. I'm not. I am so listening.
Like, I don't know, but I can't tell the difference of you just not having anything to say versus actually being checked out, because on the outside it looks exactly the same.
Of course.
So what do I,
Well,
maybe I'll start asking you.
No,
I'll
maybe,
like, are you done?
over this? And I'll start saying, you can keep going.
Okay, this is great.
I love that. See,
that's
and
good.
like
that's
this would,
that's what like relationships are. You learn how each person communicates and what the other person needs to hear. Or maybe if you start sensing me kind of looking at the ground, you could be like, I'm still listening.
I'm still here.
Like, let me know you're still with me.
Okay, I could totally do that.
That, like, that just made my heart flutter, because that alone is a love language to me, for someone to be like,
communicate
I'm
that.
listening.
Yeah.
I'm
preach, so, like,
people who like keep the floor open for you.
Yeah. Okay, I could do that.
Thanks.
Totally. I'm just thinking like.
What are you thinking?
I'm just thinking like, like actually, if I was doing this with someone, like a new person, someone I didn't know, a new friend, they would actually think I'm crazy.
I don't think crazy. I don't think so. I think they would, to be completely honest with you, I think the worst someone can pull from this on the outside and not knowing you, someone who doesn't know how you work, or because like, again, there's so much of this conversation where we are extremely biased.
Yeah.
But I can confidently say people who do not know you, the most they would think is you're just quiet.
Yeah.
It's not, whoa, she's hecka weird. Like, it's not some like fuck shit. Like, it's like they would just think she's quiet. And there's a lot of fucking quiet people.
Maybe I'm just a quiet person. Well, I know that, but
like I see what you're saying, but that is just as valid as someone who's fucking talkative.
Okay.
Like, I think maybe a lot of your, in the beginning you mentioned it being sometimes something that makes you feel insecure. It's because you're just trying to push yourself into something you're just not to your core, and that's okay. Do you just accept who you are? And I think little things like this, like what we just did, where
you figure out like how to make the conversation work. Yeah,
because all that to say, I think socially you still have to push yourself a little out of it, to not just be like, I don't want to say anything. Like you know, well, I feel like sometimes, especially when we're talking to the podcast, I feel the need to like bridge the two, because sometimes people will take validation and they'll just apply it to themselves and they'll be like, hey, cool, this is just who I am. Yeah. And it's like, well, in a social aspect, in my opinion, I think you still do need to push yourself out of your comfort zone a little. But yeah, that's why you don't need to like
change who you are.
Exactly. Yeah. And little things like communicating with whoever you're talking to about what they need at the end of that conversation or whatever, like what we were just talking about. Like that's as much as I would say, like push yourself a little, like challenge yourself a little to say something that might have not come natural. But like, it's also okay to just be the listener.
Right. And I'll do that till the day I die.
Yeah. Good talk.
You can keep going.
That's so funny. I like it though. But I feel like I'm gonna like
I'm like I'm giving
I'm
you
gonna weaponize it.
Yeah. I'm giving you the platform.
Go, okay, I'm done. And I'll be like, okay.
Right, like what's it gonna look like when I'm actually at my wit's end and I'm like, she needs to stop talking. I've never felt that though.
I think I would. Regardless of you saying anything, I would catch myself before that and I would fucking shut the fuck up.
Right. I want to know, so like, where are you guys on this spectrum?
Yeah.
Please tell me there's someone out there that, I mean.
Dude, there's so many people.
I know, but I need to hear from you.
Yeah. No, like, please send in some experiences. Or like, any hypotheticals we kind of stated here, like where do you stand, what would you have done, or
and what are
any friendships you have like this, relationships like this,
and what are some of your tools your tools and like your how to jump from like personal to not personal aspects of the conversation. I need to know. Asking for a friend.
Yeah, just wondering.
Got me fired up.
I know. Well, my mind's just spinning. I'm thinking about just all other deeper reasons. Honestly, and that's something that I also do in social settings that I do try to reel in. I try to take everything so fucking deep. Like someone will talk about a new adhesive strip that they bought for their crop top that they're wearing, and I'll be like, it's crazy, like they didn't have that in the Victorian days, right? Like, and I'll like go into that and I'm like,
right,
that's another like subconscious thing I find myself doing, because it's also just how my brain works in general. Like even when we started, before we even pressed record, I think we were talking about it was while we were pressing record, we were talking about the cassette tapes and like we're like, God, like the evolution of that. Like I feel like that's another thing I always,
that's where your head goes.
And like I feel like a tactic that people do socially is like they'll try and like sharpen the topic that's on the table, whereas I actually broaden things. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, it does.
Like I'm going to stop talking about the adhesive you just bought and we're going to talk about like,
ooh, I like that.
The history of tape.
I love that.
Example, but
wait, because
I tend to do that.
Yeah, that's actually helpful because I get my head, like I'm such a hyper focused person that like, if you give me one topic, it's hard for me to think outside the box. Like it's hard for me to think beyond adhesive. That's why like I literally started thinking of different examples of glues.
Yep. Like
and I went
on
to
that track.
Yes, and I went to fucking Velcro. Yep.
But that's also a very good tool to be able to stay focused on something, because you know how I get when I lose my focus, because I'm thinking I think outside of the box so much that it's like 9 times out of 10 it's kind of not what I need to be doing. I need to be like focusing on a certain thing, or
I mean, in that aspect I'm definitely very grateful, but like conversations and
conversations, you're right. We're talking conversations. That's a tool that I like. It's not even a tool, because again, I feel like it's just kind of where my brain goes even when I'm in my own thoughts, but I'm trying to give more tips.
Yeah. No, I love that. Yeah.
You know, it's just
totally like that's a new one to me.
Yeah. Think bigger rather than
focused.
Smaller. Yeah.
Ooh, I like that. I'm telling you guys, like if you're ever wondering what Alex Coate is doing on a Tuesday night, it's practicing.
Or nothing.
Or just No, I sit and I just
Yeah.
do nothing.
I've seen you do that.
Yeah.
You're just so regulated. Like your nervous system is so fucking regulated.
Is it? Is that what that means?
Well, that's just something I've always noticed and known about you, but this has to be a part of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, like it's all connected and your nervous system is the root of everything. And you are just so regulated, man. That's why you don't got no gut issues, brain fog. Like you were like in the best way possible. That's why you're an NPC, because you're just like
going with
you're
it.
like factory set. You know?
Yeah.
Like you're just human.
I'm just doing it.
You're just
I am like I'm factory settings.
Yes. That I've always felt. You're factory settings. Like anatomically.
Yeah.
And then when your nervous system's
you're regulated.
Calm, like you're I won't speak for you, but like, man, sure, of course everybody gets a little out of like things can set you off, but like you're the like foundation of your nervous system and your ability to regulate when needed is and it could be so many things like I'm not saying you had this perfect childhood, but you know, I think with maybe emotional regulating, you had the safety of silence and you were able to go to your room and nobody was going to barge through your door and set off your...
I had to learn to do it on my own.
Yeah. Yeah. But like you also had the environment to learn to do it on your own.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Because every human learns how to do it ultimately. That's what growing up is. You learn how to self-regulate.
Yeah.
But you had the environment to do so. And like that's what I keep trying to say is like I want to be able to have a silent mind. Cause like to me that's a sign of health. Like you have a quiet mind because you're like chilling.
I'm like, what's the next vitamin I can take to like make my brain not be like this?
I don't even know. How do you feel when you have done like drugs or even when you're super caffeinated? Did your brain then start?
That's actually like it had me thinking about why I don't like weed. And why I don't smoke, because I actually think it takes me out of that and it
gets your brain going.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's so, like it's just
untouched territory.
Yeah. And it's terrifying. Yeah. And I get so anxious when I smoke and I get so like,
right.
I mean, I think of everything and like, I actually want to take out my brain.
Yeah.
When I smoke weed.
Huh.
And I haven't smoked in like,
you took a little puff when your mom was here.
I was hammered.
Right.
Too.
Yeah, no.
But like I haven't actually like sat down and smoked my own joint in probably like 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Not enough because to like fully experience a high.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about on Molly or on things like that? Can you recall like how your brain is?
Something like that where it's so like euphoric.
Okay.
And happy, and like I would only do that in like at like a music festival or like in a setting where I felt comfortable.
Just on a Monday.
Right. It was fine. Like I felt normal.
No, I mean, what was the chatter in your brain? If you can even remember.
Still very, I mean, I haven't done anything like that in probably like 5 years, but still very one track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think weed's the only one that ever like made me crazy.
What about alcohol? Should we take a shot?
You try it out. I think I don't overthink things as much.
Right. Like your frontal lobe's literally turned off.
Right. So I think my one track is actually like just like the reins aren't, I'm not tight, as tight. So I'm just comfortable in general.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
What about caffeine? Over caffeination.
Over caffeination is like weed to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I get so anxious and like, super jittery. Can't focus on one thing. Yeah.
I mean, that's just a stimulant, I suppose.
Yeah.
So interesting.
Never have I ever found anything that is, I guess, better than my natural state.
Right. Like, because to me, weed actually like calms
you down.
The head down a little bit.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming you don't crave anything to calm you down more.
Yeah, that's
like the voices.
Yeah.
Or the lack of.
Yeah, everything outside of like my natural state feels so irregular that
Right. It's uncomfortable one way or the other.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I kind of take that back. It still stands, but alcohol specifically in the social setting makes me more comfortable. So that's where I'm like,
hell yeah.
Oh, if I'm going on like, I don't know, like when I was going on first dates or a new group of people, I would prefer to do it with a drink because I just am more comfortable in social situations with my not under the influence, but like what that does to my
like
social,
your frontal lobe.
Yeah. What that does to my like social abilities.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is super relatable.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course.
Liquid courage.
Exactly.
It's just like, yeah, you're just not judging yourself as much because literally your judgment lobe is turned off, but like
overthinking specifically.
Yeah. I get that.
Yeah, so that's the one thing, I guess. But like other than that, I've never, like in the way that I just keep going back to weed because in the way that, I mean, the people around me smoke because it calms their brain. Like I've never had that clear of a, like, ooh, I would pick this up every night because
it's like a crutch.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good though. On like a health level to not depend on a substance.
Yeah. I liked when I was taking lion's mane. I felt like sharper. I think I would do something like that. Shrooms were I never did them because it like took me out of my brain or like did something like that. It was more for like
for me, it's
spiritual,
like
spiritual experience.
Yep.
Lion's mane. And then for dreams specifically, I liked mugwort.
Yep.
But again, that's just like
I have mugwort still, and mugwort, I feel like all it does to me is it just like I'll say like once every 2 weeks without mugwort, I'll have one of those really heavy dreams where I wake up with a headache and
exhaustion.
I text my sister and she probably had one too, and I feel like I like didn't sleep. I have those every 2 weeks, and if I take mugwort, it just prompts one of those. So like, but I'm also a vivid dreamer, so I don't think I even need to be using mugwort. I can bring you I have like
I'll take it.
It's loose leaf.
Yeah.
So yeah, I personally have never felt like a need for it, but I know that that's really good for not only dreams, but just like cognitive function. Like some people take it during the day, super low dose. It's, it's not going to make you trip or nothing, but like it is like a cognitive, I don't want to call it a stimulant, but stimulate something.
See, maybe I need that.
Yeah, try it. And lion's mane. I mean, you're right. And like lion's mane's great. And
for your brain.
How could it not at least kind of stimulate something? Maybe it'll give you like that in between of
clarity.
Yeah. To where you'll maybe have more room to think of more things because you're not as hyper focused. It'll take you from hyper focused to just focused.
Yeah.
Like reel it back a little bit, and maybe that'll open up.
I'm open to it.
Try it.
Bring it over.
We should just do Thiz.
I'm so down.
Should we do an episode where we're just
that would be so fun.
That would be crazy if we took Thiz on an episode. I wouldn't want to sit here. Did you finish The Hunting Wives?
I have one more app.
We have to go, guys. It's so good. Everybody go watch The Hunting Wives on Netflix, right?
Yes, Netflix. Yeah.
It's so good. I binged it in like a day and a half. It's so good. She's almost done.
I have one more app.
It's good. Brittany
I like
Snow.
it. I like it. It's,
you know what I mean? So before you watch it, I told you, it's not that it's like a groundbreaking cinematic masterpiece, but man, does it have you on your toes and like you want to know.
Yes, I want to know. And you said this too when we talked about it. Like you have a theory and it's debunked, and then you have another theory and then they debunk that. And like they definitely keep you on a hook, and they know what hook they're keeping you on.
Yes, which I think is such a talent on a writer's standpoint.
Oh yeah, because they know. Yeah.
It's like it's a puzzle.
It
feels like an escape room.
And I think just nowadays, like people are so locked in and they're looking for the twist
always.
And I feel like it's harder and harder to get people on a twist these days. Cause like, I mean,
we've seen it all.
Yeah, we've seen it all. And there's been so many shows where I will watch the first episode and I already know what the end's gonna be because my head is like, oh, it's gonna be this guy, you know. So it's harder to get people these days. So I like that they're using that to their advantage, and they're like sprinkling those little theories throughout the show. So I'm excited to see where it actually. Well, I guess I know who killed her, but
we just spoil it. We should just start spoiling everything we watch. So
change our podcast name. Spoilers.
Spoilers. It's kind of cool. It'd be a cool.
That's a cool
podcast. What if we started another podcast?
A second one?
And we just did like 20-minute segments.
I think we struggle enough with this one.
Yeah, maybe next time.
Spoilers is good.
Spoiler is good. Don't
fucking take it. Okay, guys, I got a lot to think about. I got a lot of work to do.
I'm actually gonna cook us. I brought HelloFresh over. Our favorite one is the, what is it? Dijon crunch chicken with green beans and the ciabatta, the garlic butter ciabatta.
I'm so excited.
Every time I get it in one of my boxes, I'm like, I have to wait for Alex. I either have to bring it here or wait for her to. Yeah, it's the best thing in the world. So we're gonna go make that. We'll watch the last episode of Hunting Wives. And yeah, we'll
chill. It's Friday. Later. I'm going to see a movie. Ooh, I'm going to see the Dave Franco.
I want to see it so bad.
Allison Brie movie together. I'll let you guys know how it is.
Yeah, I feel like it'll be really good.
If you guys are watching on YouTube, like and subscribe and leave a comment because we love reading through your guys' comments and responding to you and everything. And if you're listening on Apple Podcasts or Apple Podcasts or Spotify, rate and review us. And you can also comment on Spotify. So do that.
Yeah, go do that.
All right. Love you guys. Have a good week.
Love you.
Bye.